school nearby. It is 9 minutes to 5 on ABC Radio Melbourne. Theo Zographos joins us. He's a Liberal councillor with the City of Monash, and he's president of the Liberal branch in the seat of Chisholm, which is the federal electorate we are in. How are you going, Theo?
G'day, Raf. It's amazing to be here. It's great to see a great crowd as well.
It is. So you're president of the branch. So what do you do? Like, I don't really understand what a branch president does. I understand you're going to be talking here personally, your personal views, but like, what does it mean to be a branch manager?
You're going to get me sacked from the party, right?
No. I just want to know what you do.
Oh, look, the Liberal Party is a voluntary organisation,
Sure.
So we all support our members and candidates to do their job as well. But we hand out material at train stations, or we hold meetings and AGMs and all the really exciting stuff in political parties.
I'm genuinely curious, how often would a branch meet?
Well, look, in the high energy of a campaign, we haven't met probably for 2 or 3 months, but I would say quarterly at the very least.
Right, yeah, okay. And like, what do you do at a branch meeting?
You've never been to a branch meeting,
Never.
right?
I have in America.
They are very exciting.
Yes.
Think of it like, talking about the policies that are being discussed, what bills are in Parliament, and having the opportunity to ask questions to the members of Parliament.
You literally talk about whatever policy might be in a state or federal parliament.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's when the members of Parliament can actually spend some time with normal people, right, and actually answer questions on what they're doing. And I think it's actually quite useful. And one of the things that I tell people when they ask me should they join any political party, I say it's absolutely beneficial just for that reason, to have that, I guess, access to people in high office.
Okay. You won't like this question.
I'm not liking
You can only nominate one issue. What's the number one issue in the seat of Chisholm?
It's definitely the economy.
It is?
Absolutely, no doubt about it. There will be a rate rise probably this month, and I think that has crystallised that matter even further in people's minds about who actually has the experience to manage those issues. And
But they don't like the Prime Minister, do they? That's a significant issue.
Look, I don't know. I don't go around asking that question, but what I do know is that he's got a lot of experience when it comes to economic policy matters as a former Treasurer and as PM, and that isn't the case on the other side.
I've been saying this a bit, people get a bit upset with me, but I do think it's true. And I've vox popped here.
Yep.
I've vox popped in, I think, about 7 or 8 seats now. They don't particularly like Scott Morrison. Doesn't mean they won't vote for him. They don't particularly know lots about Anthony Albanese. Doesn't mean they won't vote for him. But do you think it's fair to say that it is roughly a contest between someone they don't know and someone they don't like?
No, I think it's a contest on the ground, very much. So definitely the local candidates have a lot of influence in how people vote. The visual, I guess, approach of the local campaigns, I think, is worth a few percent. So I think it's the issues, it's the candidates on the ground, and then it's those other factors that maybe are perceptions based on, media reporting, or maybe it's based on their interactions with those people, if they've ever met them, or that sort of thing.
It's so exciting having someone who's...
I'm just a local councillor, Raf.
Yeah, but it's interesting. I want to know your point of view.
Yeah.
I think the news pictures are really important. So 80-90% of people have significant interest in the news and can maybe name a few details. It's often the last 10 or 20% who are the least interested, who haven't quite made up their mind that the pictures reach, which is why I think the pictures are important. Do you think the pictures matter?
Yes.
6 o'clock? Right, okay.
Absolutely. The picture says 1,000 words, or whatever the actual quote is. But how someone presents, even in that second where the photographer has got them when they're least expecting it, that's very important, yes. But I also think that, to be fair, and I'm obviously a Liberal voter, ScoMo is quite good at campaigning, and I think he's had an advantage so far, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, we don't know. And the other most important question, why on earth do you do it? I have to say, so when I say I vox pop people in the street, I often approach 50 people.
Yeah.
I only get about 20 or 25 who are interested, so a good half of them go, politics? No way. Why do you bother?
That's what my wife asks me every single night. Look, I think these people here predominantly are Monash residents, if I had to guess, maybe 70%, and I do it for them. And I actually enjoy having a challenge. It could be a tree on a nature strip, it could be a renovation to a house, or it could be when we approved these plans about 6 years ago for the new Glen. You get satisfaction from that. pays me peanuts. In fact, I probably owe more in my tax return every year because it's my second income.
Yeah, sure.
And it's been almost 10 years for me now in
As a
local government.
councillor, yeah.
But it's definitely worth it. And they'll be probably talking about, maybe not me, but you were talking about the Glen earlier, and this is actually Billy Snedden territory. He was a member for Bruce.
Yes.
I don't know if you were speaking about that earlier, but you know, I still come across people that said, we knew Billy Snedden, he was such a great local member and all this sort of stuff. So I think that sort of motivates me just to keep going for the time being.
Okay. Thanks a lot for coming on.
No worries, Raf. All the best. I look forward to the forum later tonight.
So do I. Gladys, Lou wasn't in. No, she was in, then she wasn't in for a few hours, and now she is in, which is great.
And just quickly, if you're staying around afterwards, our businesses down the road in Main Street, they'd love to also see you. We've got some great enhanced outdoor dining areas. I encourage you to go and take a look.
Happy to encourage people to pursue some of the local businesses. Karen's one of those coming along to have a chat. Karen, have you made your mind up yet on who